14 workers are dead, and 100 more are injured after a massive explosion tears through the Illinois Steel Company plant in Gary, Indiana. The Daily Workers reporter is at the gate, and the company won't let him in. That banner headline takes up the full width of the page. 14 dead, and the number may still be climbing. Look to the right side of the page for the dispatch from Gary, Indiana, filed the same day. A terrific explosion, the paper says, wrecked the coke plant of the Illinois Steel Company at 8:30 Monday morning. It threw the whole open shop inferno of Gary's iron and steel center into confusion. The blast was apparently caused by ignition of gases in coke, or one of the byproducts. Workers were burned alive. Charred pieces of flesh and bone, the reporter writes, are found among the debris. Now read the column just below it. This is where the story gets sharper. The Daily Workers reporter, H.M. Wicks, gets to the plant gates, and the Steel Trust has thrown a heavy-armed guard around the facility. No reporters admitted. At the undertaking establishments nearby, people have been told not to give the names of the dead. At the hospital, workers are lined up being admitted 10 at a time. The company, the paper says, has not the slightest grounds for defense because they paid the Morgan banking house millions in campaign contributions. And here the political cartoon on the left side of the page makes the connection explicit. Pennsylvania campaign contributions flowing into a fat figure on a reviewing stand. One colored worker, the reporter writes, is scared almost beyond identification. Workers are given numbers instead of names. As best I can make out, he writes it may be impossible to ascertain the number dead inside the plant. Down in the lower left, there's a smaller story that the paper treats as just as urgent. 25 women and 2 men, members of the International Ladies Garment Workers Union, are marching to Cook County Jail right now. They were sentenced to 10 to 60 days for picketing during the garment strike of 1924. The question the paper keeps asking, will the jailing of union men and women by an injunction be used to show the dangerous limits of Chicago's labor movement? 3 cents for this paper. These people paid considerably more. A labor paper in 1926 could get to the gates of a disaster and still be turned away. The dead get numbers, not names. The reporter writes it down anyway, and 3 cents buys you the truth that the company was actively trying to bury. That gap between what happened and what the powerful wanted reported is what this paper existed to close. Another front page tomorrow. If this one stayed with you, subscribing keeps it coming.